Hey everyone, in today's video, I wanted to talk about a new feature that Etsy is rolling out in September called the Star Seller. And you probably received an email from Etsy directly or have seen others talk about it in Facebook groups or forums. It's supposed to be a new way to recognize and reward Etsy sellers who consistently provide excellent customer experience. So if you want to learn more about this new feature that's rolling out in September, know about my opinion on how I think it's going to negatively affect some Etsy shops, make sure to stick around till the end. Hi and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nancy and I help small business owners turn their passions into profits. So make sure to subscribe, and this is for everyone. Hit that notification bell so you are the first one notified of any new videos that I upload to the channel. So let's go ahead and get started. So how do you become a star seller and earn the badge? So starting on the 1st of every month, which begins in September, Etsy will determine if you are eligible for the star seller by looking back at the last 3 months of your shop's performance, and it's going to be based on response rate, 5-star ratings, shipping and orders, sales, and tenure. So how long have you been selling on the actual platform? So let's go over the metrics individually and I'll give you more details on each. So for response rate, they want us to respond to the customer within 24 hours of their initial message. And they say it helps the customer have a great shopping experience and helps them coming back. And I do agree with that. I think that that's a reasonable one. We all could work on that. Now, please note your message response rate is based on the first message from an actual buyer, not ongoing conversations. And messages that you have marked as spam won't be counted towards your response rate, which is great because we do get tons and tons of spam. And marking a combo on red doesn't restart the clock or count a message that you have replied to as new again, which is really good information to know as well. For response rate, it needs to be at 95% or more of the initial buyer messages that you responded within the 24 hours. Now, the second requirement is the 5-star ratings. And they say consistently getting 5-star ratings in your shop is the key to building trust with new buyers. And I agree with that. I think we all agree with that. And for 5-star ratings, 95% or more of your reviews have to be a 5-star rating. So that's okay. I guess we could do that, hopefully, right? The third requirement is shipping. They want us to ship on time and include tracking on each order. Now, the shipping also needs to be at 95% or more of your orders within your stated processing time. So you might have to look at your processing time, make some adjustments if you need to. It needs to include tracking or with the shipping label purchase on Etsy. Now, please note this is what they say. This data is updated daily and is heavily influenced by factors you can control. Carrier or post office delays will not negatively impact your score. Cancel and digital orders won't be included in your score either, which is good. The cutoff time for your expected shipping days is based on your time zone. Now, the fourth requirement is order sales and tenure. You must maintain 10 orders and around $300 in sales depending on your shop currency before shipping and taxes in your 3-month review period and have been on the Etsy platform for 90 days since your first sale. So make sure that you understand that. And by doing all of the above, this is what Etsy says. You could potentially get a star seller badge, which will show potential buyers that you consistently go above and beyond, which could help you get, obviously more sales and grow your business. Now, I will leave the terms and conditions, the link right below in the text box below and also in the comments. It has a lot more information about the star seller. I recommend everyone clicking on it and learning more. Pretty much everything that I mentioned above is the main criteria that you need to have in order to qualify to get a star seller badge. Now, I did want to share my opinion on this as a seller in the platform. I do think it's a great idea to have a system in place like this where they reward shops that do a terrific job, that bust their tail for their performance. But I also feel that there's a lot of stuff that is out of our control as sellers that will affect us from even getting the badge. And I'll give you some examples. The first one is I sell custom orders for digital products and I'm forced to place these particular orders as physical products when listing on Etsy because it's the only workaround. However, what I've noticed, as you can see on the screenshot, is that the shipping and tracking metric is negatively affecting my shop according to the metrics. When even though I'm closing out the orders on time, because I'm not providing a shipping or tracking information, which I don't have one because it's digital products, it's affecting me. So this is going to be a big deal for many shops who sell digital products because we are getting dinged for something that is not our fault. Another example that I could use is someone leaving a bad review because there was a delay in shipping, which is pretty much out of our control. And I understand that if there's a delay on shipping, it's not going to count against the metric for shipping and tracking because they could see the delay. And that's one of the disclaimers that they gave us for this new seller badge. But if the customer decides to leave a bad review, it's going to affect us, right, in the review metric. And another common concern is that many of my students have mentioned that they have responded to initial conversations within 24 hours or less, but they also have noticed that the information that they see is not accurate. So that's a little concerning as well. I mean, look, I have mixed feelings about it. I do think it's an amazing idea if they could get everything else squared away, right? And we don't get dinged for stuff that's out of our control. That's when I see that it wouldn't work. That's when I see that it's going to get many Etsy sellers upset about it. I would love to hear your point of view. Please let me know in the comments below. Are you excited about it? Do you think it's going to help your store? Did you think about any other additional problems that this might cause? Do you have any concerns about it? Do you want to have an emotional outburst? I can't wait to read your comments, and thank you for watching.